Are you somebody who thinks you're motivated by money? For you, money might even mean success. But for billionaires like Elon Musk, their motivation was never money. It was their drive to always do something better. And for them, money was just a tool to make that happen. So does this mean that you should never keep money as your motivator? Well, stick till the end to know a lot more. Hey there, and welcome back to yet another exciting video. But before we begin, consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this one. And while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Drop a like for the video if you think motivation comes from different places and not just money. With all that done, let's get started. There's no debate about the fact that all of us want money, and for good reasons, because money happens to be an essential part of modern society. You need it for everything, whether it be for paying your bills, buying your favorite food, or just about anything, and a lot of people think that money is the best motivator out there, and money is what drives the rich people to gain a lot more money. But that is far away from the truth. Yes, people can get motivated by money, but in the long term, money will never be your motivation when you're trying to achieve a certain goal in your life. It is a fact that money won't motivate you to work hard and stay focused, because when you're only motivated by money, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Yes, for sure, money will get you started on your career path or head towards a goal, but you won't be able to focus on your goals in the long term. This makes money a really bad motivator. Yes, it's very exciting to realize that earning a lot of money is going to get you a lot of comfort, but just keeping money as a motivator won't take you far. But why is it so? Well, bad things can happen whenever you try to do something that you've never done in your life before. If you keep the money as your motivator, you won't be able to face those hardships the way it is supposed to be dealt with. You took on a job or you started a business only to make money because you thought you would get rich, and that would make you happy, and that's when reality strikes you. It takes a lot of effort to become rich, and if you keep money as your motivation, you're getting nothing. You will soon lose focus, and you might just give up without even getting close to your goal. It's a fact that most employees do not find any motivation through monetary incentives, especially if their job is extremely boring, and this is something that is relatable to all of us. Now, let's say that you kept something else as your motivation, like changing people's lives or improving a situation for a group of people or something similar. Then you have a vision, and you would be motivated by that. Then money comes secondary. This way, you'll be a lot more focused on your task, and you will enjoy what you're doing despite all the hardships that you'll be facing. Depending upon your goals, just hard work won't cut it, but patience and engagement will definitely get you places, because we know that not every project is going to go smoothly or as exciting as you thought it would be. Sometimes you need to put in long, boring hours to get something done. You need to be regularly engaged with what you're doing for it to be a success, because success cannot be built in a single day, just like Rome was not built in a single day. You need to have other intrinsic or external motivators to keep you going, because if your focus is only on money, your interest will dry up. Let's face it, billionaires like Elon Musk do have a lot of money at their disposal, but they continue to do what they do because they love it, and they're just making a lot more money so that they can continue doing what they love. Motivation comes from so many different places, and you need to figure out what works best for you. For some people, it would be the smile on other people's face when you solve their issue with your business, or when you get a promotion at your workplace because of your hard work. For most people, passion happens to be the best way to motivate themselves. So let's say that you're passionate about something. You will sit hours working with them, and if your passion is something that you can monetize, you'll be making a lot of money from that as well. If you're on a creative journey, putting money as your priority will hinder your creative thinking process, because you're always thinking about finances and your mind is occupied with making profits, and your attention is kept away from your goal. You will always be worried about profit when you actually have really less time to work on your ideas that would make you a lot more money in the future. So by just thinking about money, you're also limiting yourself and your abilities on what you can achieve. It's true that not every idea will be profitable at first, and if you're only concerned with money, you will not follow less conventional ideas. This means that you'll be in a situation where you will end up with very few original ideas that you can work on. It is a fact that some of the most innovative and creative people in the world were not even sure if they can make money out of what they planned to do. They were just focused on pushing their ideas to a lot more people, regardless of what people thought was possible. And these are the kind of people that change everything that we know around. And Elon Musk is a perfect example of that. If you look at the life of Elon Musk, when he sold his startup PayPal, he did receive a huge amount of money. But he didn't just stop there like everybody else. He started working on newer companies, which is why we have SpaceX today. Even though Elon Musk is not responsible for founding Tesla, it was under his leadership Tesla is where it is today. Every critique in the automotive industry clearly stated that the company wouldn't survive and it would go bankrupt. And today, Tesla happens to be one of the most valuable car manufacturers in the world despite not selling so many cars like Toyota or General Motors. This is how things should be, and we're pretty sure that if Elon Musk was just motivated about making money, we would not have Tesla, SpaceX, or anything else from Elon Musk. You need to keep in mind that monetary success is never guaranteed to make it your primary motivation because nobody knows what will happen to your business. It can be profitable, or sometimes it could be at a huge loss. If you care about money in a situation where your company is not doing great, you will fail to make a profit, and your motivation and your mental health will take a blow. You might even quit your business or that job that you always wanted that was really hard for you to get into, and you might even have to deal with depression. Now, we're not saying that you should not be making financial investments or you should not pursue a well-paying job. What we're trying to tell you is that if you're passionate about something, you should be pursuing it, and if you can make money out of it, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. Money can provide you with a stable life, but when everything that you do is all for the money, you could lose more than just profit. Your biggest motivator should be growth, recognition, responsibility, embracing challenging work environments, and the achievement and advancements that you make in your life with whatever you do. You should always try taking on a lot more challenging work because it would change everything you know about yourself, and this will open up room for self-improvement, and the future version of you will thank you for taking the risk. This does not mean that you should never care about your income or you should never care about your money, but you need to find your true calling. You need to have enough money to support yourself in the long term. But again, keeping money just as a motivation won't get you far in your life. You should be focusing on building multiple streams of income by providing value to people. If you focus on money as a motivator, you're choosing wealth over a meaningful life. It's always more than just money. Yes, money won't be able to get you happiness, but it will get you comfort. Money will be able to solve the majority of your problems because people who don't have money, their problems are only because of the lack of money. Wealth can get you happiness up to a point, but once your basic needs are met, the money that you'll be making won't be more fulfilling. Try finding a job or work on a business that really excites you, that really puts you out there and brings out the true potential in you. So the less you focus on money, the happier you'll become. And that's a wrap for today's video. What do you think about money as a motivator? What other topics should we cover on our channel? Do let us know in the comment section below because we would love to hear from you all. Consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this one, and make sure to turn on post notifications so that you get notified about all our future uploads. Drop a like for the video if you're going to work hard for your goals. That's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll meet again in the next one.